In a quiet corner of the world, where the trees whispered old secrets and the rivers sang to the moon, there lived many animals, big and small, bold and shy. The jungle was their home, and at the very center of it sat a shiny golden crown. It wasn't just any crown. It was the jungle crown, a magical symbol of trust, kindness, and courage. It was worn only by the one chosen to guide and care for all the animals. But one year, the crown sat all alone on a big stone. The jungle needed a new leader. So, the wise old turtle, who had seen more seasons than any creature alive, announced something special. Forest animals gather around the stone where the golden crown sparkles. A friendly test. A search to find the one who would wear the crown next. Two animals stepped forward. One was the strong and proud lion. His mane shimmered like fire, and his roar shook the trees. The other was the clever and quiet fox. With a swish of his tail and sparkle in his eyes, he always noticed what others missed. And so, the Jungle Crown contest began. 3 magical trials are revealed in shimmering jungle symbols: a glowing fruit, a puzzle vine, and a hidden waterfall. The first challenge was the fruit of choice. In a secret grove, there grew 5 glowing fruits each. One looked juicy and delicious, but only one was real. The others were illusions. Whoever picked the real fruit would pass the test. The lion picked first bold and fast, but the fruit in his paw faded to dust. The fox waited. He sniffed the air, watched the shadows, and gently nudged one glowing fruit. It was warm. It pulsed like a heartbeat. He picked it. It stayed. The fox passed the first trial. The second challenge was the puzzle of the vines. To pass, the animals had to find their way through a twisting trail without harming the vines or getting stuck. The lion roared his way through, but the vines curled tighter. The fox looked up, smiled softly, and instead of pushing through, he climbed a low branch and walked above the vines. He passed again. But the final test was different. A misty waterfall, hidden deep in the forest, sparkling under moonlight. It was called the Silent Waterfall. There, hidden behind the falling water, was a sleeping bird with rainbow feathers. The test? Wake the bird without making a sound. The lion tried to creep, but his paws were heavy, and his tail thumped on a rock. The fox watched from a distance. But then something changed. The lion, seeing the fox's careful steps, paused. Instead of continuing the contest, he smiled and stepped back. And the fox? He paused, too. He turned around and walked to the lion. The fox gently touches the lion's paw, and they walk together toward the waterfall. Something magical happened then. The rainbow bird opened its eyes on its own. It had been waiting not for silence, but for a sign of kindness. Soft glowing light surrounds the scene. Leaves float gently down. Back at the stone, the golden crown rose into the air. Everyone waited to see who would be chosen. But the crown did something unexpected. It floated gently down and rested between the lion and the fox, touching them both. They looked at one another, then at the crowd of animals, and stepped forward together. The lion and fox now share the crown, working side by side, helping animals, planting trees, and guiding the jungle with strength and wisdom. From that day on, the jungle had 2 leaders, one with courage, one with cleverness, both with hearts full of care. And the jungle? It flourished like never before, because the crown had chosen not just a king or a guide, but a friendship strong enough to lead an entire forest. Sunset over the jungle. Animals gather peacefully. The crown glows gently on the shared stone. And so, the Jungle Crown contest didn't just find a winner, it found something even more special: the power of sharing, the beauty of teamwork, and a reminder that the best leaders listen, learn, and lead together.